What's up, guys? The long road has finally reached its end. We are in the WPL Season 7 Finals. We're going up against Pesky Skitty. He's a really good battler, obviously because he reached the finals. Everything on his team is a huge threat. He has a Mega Latios, which I'm very scared of. The Thunderous Therian form is going to be scary. The Primarina, I only have one switch in, which is my Assault Vest Kangaskhan. And this Buzzwole is going to be a big threat too, but hopefully my combination of having bug resist and fighting resist, playing a little bit of mind games, can definitely help me out here. So I'm gonna lead off with my Latias. He's going to then just lead off with the Perugly. This is actually not a good lead matchup for me, so I'm just deciding I have to go right into my Steelix. He makes a great read and just makes a nice double into the Primarina. I'm now forced out to go into my Kangaskhan. And I only have a limited number of times I can switch in, and hopefully I also don't get burned. I fortunately don't get burned, so I get a nice free return off. And this Buzzwole, because it has a lot of physical defense, is actually going to tank this return from my Kangaskhan. I go into my Latias, not expecting him to click a bug move. I'm right, and so I either force him out because he's Scarf and locked in the Poison Jab, or I outspeed him and he's gonna die to Psychic. So I click Psychic, get some nice damage in that Blastoise, and here I'm just going to click Toxic on that incoming on that Blastoise, but he does actually make a nice aggressive play into the Primarina. I'm taking less damage, so here I got to go right into my Kangaskhan again, my only switch in. So here I get another nice return right off onto this onto this incoming Buzzwole. The only thing I could actually really comfortably switch in because the Blastoise doesn't have any recovery. Here he has Leech Life. And he gets back a lot of health. So I calc that I can actually live a Scarf Leech Life. So just in case it is Scarf, because I'm not 100% sure it's Scarf. Last time he had a a Salic Berry set, which is pretty funny. But I do live like I expected to, and I hit this Zen Headbutt. Unfortunately, it doesn't kill. But since I now 100% know it's Scarf, I can now go into my Steelix and just tank this Leech Life. It's going to do basically nothing. So right now here I get a free turn to set up some Stealth Rock. And here I take a little bit of a risk. I'm thinking he's going to Rapid Spin them away, and I want to make sure I get a nice Toxic onto this Blastoise, as he does predict my Latias, so that's actually really good for me. My Steelix stays at a lot of health with the Thunderous, and here he does actually click Rapid Spin, and here I forced out this Blastoise because he doesn't want this Blastoise to get chipped down too much. So I'm just going to click Play Rough. For some reason, he decides to sack the Primarina. The Primarina was going to put a lot of pressure on my team. I don't understand why he sacked it, but but that's really good for me. I'm going to go hard into my Steelix, as he does just click Thunderbolt to save play. But it's okay. I have a Fighting Resist Berry, but unfortunately he does miss the Focus Blast. It's fortunate for me too, yeah. But I am now guaranteed to live this hit. But unfortunately he does miss again, and my Steelix stays at a really high amount of health for that Perugly, and possibly making sure he doesn't lock himself into Leech Life. So he goes in the Blastoise, obviously forcing me out. I'm just going to go right out into my Latias on his Scald. Fortunately, again, I skip out on the burn. I'm just going to click Psychic, get some nice chip damage on this Blastoise, trying to wear it down, as he just clicks Ice Beam, and then unfortunately I do live that Ice Beam. And now this Blastoise is really low. I'm just going to pick it up with the Psychic, or so I thought. Now he takes a lot of damage on this Perugly. I don't know the reason why he did this play, but now I can just sack my Latias because it's fine. Buzzwole Perugly is now in range of Aqua Jet, and I sped crept a min-speed Blastoise, so I should be able to clean up the game with my Azumarill. He's now his only choice of possibly winning this game is me missing a Play Rough on his substitute, so he has 4 chances now, so I'm really scared now. Hopefully I hit all my Play Roughs. I hit the second one. Here comes the third one, and I do connect, and that's a crit too. So hopefully I connect this one as well. So now I can just pick this off with Aqua Jet. And here he decides to forfeit because of, unfortunately there was a lot of hacks that did go my way. I apologize for that, but hey, we are the champions. It's a happy time. I'm very sorry that I won that way. That's not a way that I wanted to win, but I did have other ways to win too. So I also had Ditto that could have been a threat too. So If at some point I copied the Buzzwole, that would have been another way I could have swept him too, or reverse swept him. You know what I mean? So if he sent in the Buzzwole at any point and I was able to copy it with my Ditto, I would have been able to win that way with Leech Life, since the Primarina went down, the Primarina and the Thundurus went down. So so unfortunately, I did win that way, but I am actually very happy. This is another championship for me, and this is the first one that I actually am putting on my YouTube channel. So the other 2 leagues I put on my YouTube channel, I actually lost in the finals. So I hope you guys enjoyed the whole WPL. You could watch the whole season in the playlist. I'm sure nobody will, but leave a like for the champion, right? Leave a comment for the champion, right? So we're going to be returning for season 8, and we actually finished drafting too. So you should expect the draft analysis for season 8 to come out real soon. It's a pretty interesting team. I like my team, but MVP of this season is definitely Azumarill. Azumarill is actually credited for 5 kills in this game because he did forfeit. And so I hope you guys enjoyed the season. Leave a like, subscribe, for the champion, and I'll see you guys next season.